What's up, everybody? We're back here at Shonen Hoops. We have been gone for at least I think like 2-3 weeks. Our bad.
Yeah. Yep. You know, Andy's back though.
Yep.
Um,
I mean, I never really disappeared because you didn't post anything. So
okay, bro. We're not gonna. Okay. All right, bro. That's fine. We're gonna. Hey, bro. You know.
anyway, luckily, this little hiatus that I took helped us be able to really truly enjoy what this video is about, and we're here to talk about what I think is a great backstory in Kuma's backstory. We're back with One Piece, everybody. So we're here to talk about Egghead, and mostly just Kuma's backstory and how we were feeling about that. So, Omar, what are your opinions on this?
Yeah, bro. Kuma's backstory might be like the greatest backstory I've seen out of One Piece. Oda is a sick bastard of like the heartstring he likes to pull, bro. Like I'm sitting and it's like the effects of like. So do you want to? I'm just gonna get like the point. Like I'm watching like Kuma like see his memories like fading away, him sprinting towards everyone he cares about, and them just like dissolving and disintegrating, bro. And like I'm here like crying, bro, and it's bro, like I man, we're like for me personally, I think it's the greatest and saddest backstory of all these characters, and that's saying something because a lot of these have a lot of emotion throughout these backs throughout One Piece. What for you? Where does it really ring?
For me, honestly, no, I agree with you. I do say that for me, at least it's number one because this was one of the first backstories that even when I was reading it, the ending panel, the ending scene had me in tears just being able to see like that Kuma went through so much. He went through this poor guy went through everything that you see in a villain's backstory and still decided to be a good person. It's absolutely crazy. From guys, quick synopsis in case people haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. You should be watching this anyway. But we obviously start off with Kuma first being born, and then when he's like 3 or 4, they become slaves. While they're enslaved to the celestial dragons, mom dies. Dad gets shot right in front of him for dancing and like being too loud. And then then we get some freedom good moments, and then oh wait, your girlfriend that you've been living with for like 10 years, like what, no, not even like 18 years, has now been kidnapped, and she's now a slave for 3 years, and now she has a child with the person who slaved her, and now you have to take care of the kid and raise it as your own, and then have to sacrifice your own humanity just so that your daughter can grow and live till 10 years old because of this messed up scientific experiment that killed the mom, was gonna kill the daughter.
No, bro.
How do we feel though about what's his name? Is it Saturn?
Saturn's a bastard.
Okay, yeah. How we
I
feeling?
can't wait till all these bastards die. Let me. I can't like, bro. I'm gonna save him for last. But Saturn, like, the reason Bonnie has this again illness is because you said it. It's because Saturn did experiments on the mother, and like Kuma through this all is like doing this to like smiling and like caring for people because he believes in Nika and like the liberation will one day come back. And I'm watching like, yeah, his wife dies, his dad gets shot in front of him, his blood gets on him, his dad's blood gets on him, and then he meets Ivankov and his future wife while enslaved at the Valley.
God Valley. Saw hints of rocks, Gold Roger.
Bro, the rock pirates are insane, wild, crazy, absolutely insane. But anyways, it's like it's so sad. Like we watch like characters like Doflamingo have horrible backstories and they break and they end up being villains.
Yep.
Kuma at this point has like maybe a 1% chance of surviving.
Yes. Yeah.
Because right now they did activate Buster Call.
Yep.
Which watching this weekly sucks right now.
Yeah, we're back to weekly, yeah.
Buster Call and Kuma is being transported upstairs. So hopefully he could survive. Maybe not even like as a fighter anymore, but just to be able to like be with his daughter. So just like let me have some of his pain like have fruition, because we've seen like the Straw Hats have like really bad backstories,
Mhm.
but they're like in a lot better place now. We saw with Robin, with Chopper, but now they're part of the Straw Hat Pirates, and like they're good. They're alive. They're happy with their current life. Kuma has done suffered enough. Like, please let me just Oda, please,
I mean,
just,
yeah,
just a little bit
but
of
also
happiness.
like, as far as we know, Kuma's dead. This is just like the husk of memories that's like moving around. It's not really him. So that's that's
And there
that's
was
the that's the tragedy of it. It's like,
if there was any time for the power, love, and power and friendship to prevail, I'll be okay with it right now. For
I
all the
mean,
time that it's used, I'll be okay with it right now.
okay, I respect it.
And let me say
Okay.
something. I've liked my fair share of characters, right?
Mhm.
My opinions of characters have grown. Like I've liked them, then I've like disliked them. Kizaru, this whole ass month, Kizaru had the nerve to dance the Nika of Liberation with Kuma. With and I'm sorry, you're you're dancing and now you're doing this. Nah, bro.
Bro, it's his job.
Nah, bro. And no, I don't give a damn what his job is. Fujitora has a job.
Hey man, there's different ways to perceive justice. That's literally all the Marines are.
Nah, bro. Nah. I don't give a damn, bro. He's either Kizaru changes or he dies on this island. Those are the only two outcomes. Like I'll be okay with. Nah, bro.
I mean, he's an admiral, bro. I don't know. Those guys don't be going down that easy. But I will say, highlights obviously. It's just like, if you haven't seen Kuma's backstory, like honestly, you don't gotta know too much about One Piece. Just give it a good watch. Hopefully, if you want to catch up, so you can understand the tragedy of like seeing a character do a complete 180 of how you perceived him to what he really was. It was crazy with Kuma.
Yes.
And not this week's episode, just past, but last week's, we finally were able to see the fruition of all the anger and all the treatment that he got when he punched out Saturn. And it's just like, they hit you with the opening as the tear falls down and you're seeing all his memories and you're like, damn, how are we gonna get out of this? Because Luffy gotta wake up. We need all the Straw Hats to lock in, and they're trying to, but there's still a lot left in Egghead.
Yes, that's the crazy part.
The thing is we probably, I would consider this the halfway point of Egghead. So
But
after
Egghead
this,
won't finish this year.
yes. So we probably won't be posting, unless there's anything One Piece related that was crazy. We probably won't be posting another One Piece video for a good couple of months, since we're basically watching.
So does Egghead finish in 25 or no?
No, there's no way. Because there's only like no, there's no way. There's no way it finishes. I'd be surprised. But if it does, then we will record it probably end of the year or whenever it does finish. And at some point, we're gonna have to get Omar to just read. It's gonna have to happen, But we'll get to that when we get to that. Other than that, what else what else have we missed?
I will say,
yeah.
I will say like another highlight for me was like rewatching like the Straw Hats past. Like I'm watching Luffy like younger and Kuma's perspective of like doing his favor for Dragon, because he's like really good friends with Dragon, and like the Kuma's POV of Sabaody where he disbands the Straw Hats because they're not ready, and he wants to make sure he's betting his life on Luffy at this point. Asked Vegapunk to make sure he puts one last command to protect his ship, and it's just, bro.
Yeah, no.
Wow, it's a wow.
Kuma bet on the future. He and we're gonna have to see if it pays off. But I think that's it for now. There's like I said, kind of a short one because we'll probably just be doing short ones now that we're caught up with One Piece. We do have some stuff planned, guys, so please stay tuned.
Yep.
We're gonna be probably talking about the animes that have come out this season. There's been a lot of crazy stuff. We just gotta wait for Omar to watch it.
Almost done. Almost done. I promise. Almost done.
NBA. At some point we'll pull that stuff up, but I guess we'll let you guys know as we film and we get any ideas. If you guys have any recommendations of any animes that you want us to review, drop it in the comments. You know, obviously like, subscribe, share with anybody that hasn't seen One Piece or wants a little bit of an insight with it. We'll be always happy to hear it, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.